Welcome to week 11 of Super Fantasy Bros. I'm Mr. Big B.
And I'm Chuck Loaf.
And as always, we're going to go over this week's news and notes. Some more taco bets. We've got some Who Would You Rather. But we're going to start off with some random Running Man quotes.
This is no game. Standing in the dark, I swear.
Uplink on the ground. Uplink on the ground. I'll uplink your ass and you'll be on the ground. Now that that's out of the way, let's get to the news and notes. Let's start off with Edison Volquez making his second rehab start. Not a bad pitcher. If he comes back, he could be worth something.
K-Machine.
Yeah, somebody had quite the good heater. Probably lose a couple miles an hour after a big arm surgery like this, but still well worth keeping your eye on. Don't know that he'll make it at the end of the season or not. They may just save him for the beginning of next year, but if they decide to start him later in the year, couldn't hurt to check him out.
Well, they're in a pennant run, so I think
they may need him. So, let's see, Jeff Supan.
Who?
Oh, this is a washout player that has been around forever. The Cardinals are signing now. Who dumped him? The Yankees?
Brewers.
Brewers.
Can't make the Brewers. Like, we got Doug Davis. We don't need you.
He has no value.
No, zero.
Never. We've got 1 year with a 3.5 ERA, and every other year is bad. K's his best year of his life. He almost touched 120. So you might get 2 Ks a game if you're lucky. Don't worry about him. I don't know why Yahoo is even talking about him, especially on the fantasy page. It makes no difference to anybody's team. Roy Oswalt. Just what the Yankees need. Another big arm. I say they're doing just fine.
I don't know where he would fit in that rotation. You move AJ Burnett to the bullpen?
Yeah, there's everybody on that team's been doing just fine, but they always want more.
Yes, more.
Yeah.
He wants to go there because he likes Andy Pettit because they were teammates back in Houston.
They're buddies.
They're best friends.
Yes, the good old boys stick together. And the last one is more buzz about Mike Lowell. When isn't there 2 teams inquiring about Mike Lowell and whether or not his hand is any good and if he can play? He's still a good player. He wants to go full time. Can't say I blame him for wanting to get out of there instead of riding the pine.
Yeah.
If he finds a full-time spot, he could be a nice little surprise addition.
At least as a backup on your bench.
Yeah. He always has a decent average, and he's got some homer power left in him. So if he gets a big move to a full-time spot, I would put him on a couple teams that could use some help. What else we got?
We had the big Strasburg debut. Wow.
Somebody had one team with a good pitching day that day.
He's pretty good. But you already know that if you watched it. We got big Carlos Santana get called up for the Indians. For catchers, he should be okay, but I don't know if I would dump Kurt Suzuki or any top 10 catchers. If you're still somehow have AJ Brzezinski on your team, then I'd say go for it. We got Ian Kinsler, who's been brutally, awfully, unbelievably, utterly bad this year. He wasted that second-round pick on that piece of poop, and you know what I mean. He's getting benched, as he should. So hopefully, smack in the face will do him some good. That'll turn it around. That's all I got. Kellyan, I haven't been in show business as long as you, but I'm a quick learner.
Everybody saw the picture. It is time for taco bets.
Tacos. All right, this is a one taco bet. We already have one bet where Detroit Tiger gets more Ks than Sean Markham. I'm ready to do two.
Okay.
I will bet you Jeremy Bartholomew Bonderman gets more Ks this year than Sean Markham.
Where are we sitting right now?
Right now, Markham's got like an 18K lead.
Do you have innings on there too?
No, I don't.
You wouldn't. Why not? Let's do
You'll
it.
do that one? Okay. I bet you one taco that Kurt Suzuki leads the AL in ribbies among catchers.
No.
No? Okay.
Kurt Suzuki has been so good to me.
But you get the field. You get Victor Martinez and Joe Mauer and
Screw Tard Face.
Gerald Lard.
Miguel Olivo might
This
approach.
is AL only.
No.
Okay. All right. This is for 3 tacos. This is a tough one. This is okay.
It's a lot of tacos.
You gotta think for a second on this one. I will bet you the combined number of Carl Crawford's home runs and stolen bases is more than the Orioles' wins.
How many bases do we have right now? 30?
He's got 20 right now and 8 homers.
Okay. Hey, how far back is the Orioles? I gotta get my pencil going.
They got just under 20 wins right now.
Okay.
But we know Crawford dies in the second half.
Yeah.
So that's makes it
And
interesting.
that Jesus Mike Gonzalez might come back one day. Oh, God. Speaking of Mike Gonzalez, the word on him was he may not get his job back. Somebody has lost their velocity. And if he doesn't get it up, they are not closing with him. So if you're still sitting on him, something to think about. Should have put that in the news, but it's
Whoops.
coming out in taco bets. That's gonna be a close race. I'm taking the Orioles to win.
Yes. Orioles got to get more wins than Crawford does homers and stolen bases.
Okay, why not?
You'll dig it? Okay.
Somebody's got to take these bets.
This next one's a weird one. This next one's a weird one. It's one taco.
Okay.
I will bet you one taco Trevor Hoffman gets more saves this year than Ian Kinsler does homers.
No.
Damn. Okay. That's all I got.
All right, time to move on. Thought it was pretty funny out there in the zone, didn't you, bitch? Why aren't you laughing?